Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on JEDSTAR. And in this video, we would be speaking about some of the new Twitter posts that the JEDSTAR team has made, and one good initiative that I liked from them, which I would like to share with every one of you out here. So, having said that, let's jump in deep dive into the video. This is Mr. Aslan, and crypto education is my passion, guys. So, before we begin, the same old disclaimer I never get tired of saying this. I'm not a financial advisor, or neither is this financial advice. Please do your own research before you get into any token in the crypto space out there, and be wary of scams too. Now, having said that, let's get into the video. The first and foremost thing or an update that I would like to share is, probably I've spoken about this many times in my earlier videos. It's about the Frag Games coalition, or the alliance that they have forged now with Frag Games, as they say. It's it's kind of a partnership that they have come out with, which is for their upcoming games. In fact, so we have two games which are coming. One would be the card game, the trading card game, which is very famous out there and making a lot of money, and good for NFTs too. And the second would be MMORPG game, which will be a multiplayer game. Probably, by the way, I say it, my personal views again, guys. It is a game that we can definitely see that would be released on PCs and consoles as well. So it may be available in marketplaces like Microsoft I mean the Xbox Game Pass, or the Xbox Marketplace, as well as the PS5 Marketplace as well. Or it might be part of Steam, or it might be part of any other online platform which would allow you to play a game online, right? So it's as simple as that. I strongly believe it would be a no-brainer. So, or who knows, if the right kind of funding comes in, or the right kind of system is put in place, they might have their own servers up and running, like Destiny 2. I always compare this to Destiny 2 because, one, I love the graphics and the game too, and two, it is very much near to the sci-fi fantasy that I am personally looking into, to see a game in the MMORPG field which Jed is coming out with, because they're into sci-fi and the Star Wars kind of a concept. So that's where I would like to relate to that. So very good things that are in the pipeline, as well as on the roadmap as we saw it. So the first game would should ideally be out by the end of next year, and people who are holding Jed would be able to get back. I mean, get their hands on the card game much earlier than that. So that's something that we will discuss on the roadmap portion. If you missed my roadmap video, please go ahead and check that out, guys. I've detailedly covered the entire details of the roadmap, which would give you a clear cut information on what Jetstar team is planning to do in the coming days, as well as the next up to quarter 2022 in the next year, quarter 4 2022, I'm sorry, till the next year end. So big announcements, big things happening, and good to see that this partnership is, in a way, something which will not be existing for a couple of months. Let me put that across on the pin. In fact, a lot of people think that, okay, they have announced a new partnership, what does it actually do? It might be here today and it might go off tomorrow. But trust me, these gaming industries, or especially these kind of big companies who actually tie up, would not tie up for a couple of months. All right, so it would ideally be for a certain duration, at least a year or so, until unless they come out with the finished product, because obviously it's business, guys. It's as simple as that, right? So having said that, the second coalition, or the second partnership that these guys have got, is with the artist Mr. Aaron Miller. He has had tremendous artworks released for Magic the Gathering, the game, Hearthstone, again, very famous in the crypto world out there, and LucasArts too. So LucasArts, if in case you're not aware, are the ones behind the Star Wars saga, guys. You can just go and check that out. So that's really big, because this person, you can just go ahead and check out in the website which is given here. He does some really serious artworks, and I would definitely quote that this artist deserves to be part of Jetstar. I mean, I'm not someone to judge someone, but what I mean to say is, like, if he's part of Jetstar, then there would be a very big contribution that is happening towards Jetstar. I'm sorry, I would like to rephrase that, what I said. Instead of, Jetstar deserving him, it would be like he would be a very good plus point for Jetstar. The main reason being, his artwork and the community also, because he's an influential person, guys. So he's not someone who has been around just for a couple of months. He's been here, he has been I mean he has worked with good big names in the studios as well, or in the gaming sector as well. So this is a very big value add and a big addition to the Jetstar team. That's very nice to see. And the last but not the least, yes, you do have your CoinGecko listings, but I'm sorry, I did take a little bit of time on the website front. Let's jump onto the Twitter post which I said I'll be quoting. And just to before I go there, guys, I wouldn't be discussing about the price of this token right now in this video, because I feel discussing the price in this video is of a no-brainer. It's not needed for now. The main reason being, one, the token's age. It's been hardly 1 month and a couple of days, in fact. So that's somewhere I would stay away little from the price point right now. I have discussed the price values as well as my price views and predictions. Probably in the next couple of months, or the 6 to 8 months duration, what would Jetstar be? You can just go check out my other videos. So this video will not discuss about price. Probably if you want it, please do let me know in the comment section below. If you want me to discuss about the price of any tokens that I go ahead and make a video out, I'll be happy to do that as well. Again, viewers are someone who would be yeah, uh, providing that actual feedback that I require to improve my channel or my content as well. So do let me know in the comment section below, guys, if you want me to discuss about price points. Certain tokens I wouldn't do so, because of the point that, like I just quoted, it's certainly new and there are certain things happening in the background which would not impact which would only impact the price point at a later stage and not right now. The selling and the buying would obviously be existing in any project out there. So that's something we will need to be aware of. So that's the reason I keep quoting, investment is what is needed in a project which you are so confident and has a good foundation in, instead of just a pump it and dump it, or get in and get out concept, right? So having said that, this is a token for investment. So I would, if you are putting some amount over there right now, then either you increase your back size when the dip happens and keep it, hold it strong till till another 5 to 6 months duration. Then you would definitely be happy with the kind of profit that you would be able to receive. That's my honest opinion, guys, and that's based on pure facts. What I've spoken to the team on the Telegram group, you can just jump back there and you can see all those questions which I've asked. Some certain questions I have send them DMs. I cannot be asking those in the group, so I have personally asked them a few more questions for my clarity, so that I bring you the best of the content and the clear cut information that's out there. So having said that, they do have big visions in place, and on top of it, they are also getting their company registered as well. So if you check the roadmap on their Twitter page, if you get down to the Jetstar official Twitter page, I'll also leave the link for that in my video below. Just go ahead and check that out, all the posts, and you would also see that they are planning to get their company registered. So it may not be called Jetstar, it may be called something else, but nonetheless they are getting a company registered under this. And all these tokens would now be effectively a part of the company, not just part of some few people who are listed on the website. So, and once it's a registered company, you know that, guys, it's all about legalities. So, and you are seeing how the partnerships would run in the future. Just to quote an example, Saitama registered their company, and you're seeing now how good partnerships are coming out. So we might hear some big names as well over with Jetstar once it is registered as a company, because the more legitimacy or transparency and truthfulness you show in a project, that brings in bigger investors in the space, right? And that's what I would like to say. Now, having said that, this is really nice that they have started releasing weekly recaps wherein they come out and release a post including all those important topics or pointers which have happened in the entire week right now. So this is really nice to see, because it gives you a kind of a summary stating that what happened. So probably not everyone would be having the best of their time to go ahead and either read through a lot of Twitter posts or articles out there on a every single day basis, or not any of you, I mean many of you, I'm sorry, would not have time to go through Telegram and read all those messages or chats over there that happen. And I personally do agree that not everyone would also have time to watch some of the YouTube videos also out there to know any other token. I mean, speaking in general, guys, not related to JED as such. So having this weekly recap released and having this continued on every week, so that's really nice to see, because you get that summary of what happened. And since this is a long term investment, you would definitely be able to follow the token with just one single Twitter post instead of going through those plethora of updates or retweets and all those stuff. Instead of going say 100 Twitter posts, you just have one post to go ahead and check, so they get the main topic in for which happened for the token for the entire week. That's nice to see. And one more thing which I really liked is the first post of artist spotlight and the first post of community spotlight. Now, uh, it's about they giving ahead going ahead and recognizing those community members who have been contributing to the project in any way possible, right? So it can be in any manner. So that's really nice to see that they are actually coming out with the concept of probably letting the other people know what some of the community members are actually doing. And now I'm also a part of the community, and I am also running this YouTube channel, and I'm also reviewing tokens out there, and JEDSTAR is one among them. In fact, trust me, it is my favorite, to be frank. Why? I'm a gamer and it's in the gaming space. That's the straightforward answer. And Saitama, yes, I do like Saitama as well. And because yes, they're coming out with a game. It's as simple as that, guys. So since I'm a gamer, it's a no-brainer that I really like these two tokens in the space, and looking forward for very good improvement. And having said that, this is really good to see, because one, you are giving that exposure for that community member, and you are recognizing his or her effort as well, right? So that recognition plays a very vital role, and it kind of boosts or motivates them to be contributing more to the entire team or the token altogether. So that kind of recognition is really nice to see. Yes, we do see a lot of people speaking about them on YouTube videos or on AMAs or on certain Telegram chats that are happening, but having a post dedicated for them. And if you just go ahead and look at how they have actually done it, so if you look at this artist post over here, you can see how they have actually done that, and this is actually done by them, right? So this is not something which is picked up from a magazine or such. They have actually reached out to this artist. I'm sorry, Wayne is his name. So Wayne Shepherd, his this artist, they have reached out to him, they've got some info about him, and they have put it across in this beautiful format. And I really like this, right? So this is kind of becoming a newsletter, and probably tomorrow, who knows, they might print a magazine and roll it out. I mean, just quoting a vague idea, guys. So having said that, this is really nice, right? So you go ahead and give that recognition that they really deserve. And I really hope that this would be something which is really ongoing, and this is really good to see. In fact, that's my honest opinion. I really like to appreciate someone who's putting in a lot of effort, guys. Enough said. So having said that, let's move on with who this particular person is, and why is he being actually recognized. uh, I'll not read out the entire portion. You can just come down to this post and have a look through. But one thing that I would like to actually quote over here is the question they asked was, when did you first discover that you wanted to become an artist? What inspires you? And let me tell you, this is kind of a heartwarming story as well, because he says, I became an artist overnight due to a stroke, a stage 4 terminal cancer, and a neurological condition. Uh, yes, it did touch my heart a little to be reading this, but having such great artwork, just a sample, guys, having such great artwork out there, being done by such a great individual, but you know that his health conditions are not so good. But one thing which is very positive, which I liked a lot, is in terms of what he says. I've also had seizures every day, and the doctors first thought I had Parkinson's because of the seizures, but they think it might be the high and low count of disease in the brain. There is nothing more doctors can do for me anymore. I just have I'll have to look after myself. Doctors gave me a year to live, and I'm still here after 2 years. So trust me, there are a lot many articles which I've actually read, and there are a lot many real stories out there as well, where the doctors actually say that no, you would be only living for a certain amount of time, and especially yes, a few cancer patients as well, right? So but art in term or and music has given them a new life altogether. Okay, and it's out there, guys. You can just go check out a few articles out there. I'll see if I can pin some on my description, if I can find them again. But this was some time back that I read and saw some videos. So you can just go back and do a bit of googling to find out. There are many such cases where The doctors might have actually told that it's not possible to live anymore, but art and music are these two areas where people have proven them wrong. Science has actually been in the shadow in terms of these people who are tremendously involved with art or music. And it's really nice to see, guys. I'm really happy that they've got him recognized, not because of his condition, people, but because of his artwork. All right, so yes, that the story and all is heart touching, but on the sidelines he definitely has some masterpieces up his sleeve. I really love two specific artworks in this particular images which they have put out. The first one is this person who has a finger on his head. It's very colorful, bright, and uh, probably it's an indicative, right? So I don't know. It looking at it, it just gives me a different concept of how a person should be or something. I mean, some kind of deep meaning. I won't like to go over there, but I like it. I mean, let's put it that way. I like it. And the second image, which I really love, is the astronaut over here with all those colorful stuff. And if you look at it a little, in the back end, it looks like a rugged paper which is folded, or a photograph which is folded in awkward stages, and kind of kept aside for a couple of say weeks or years or something like that. So it's like all those fringes that you usually get when you're opening up a photograph, which has been crumpled together and for some time, right? So I really like that effect, to be frank. So that's why I like, these are my two favorites, guys. And yes, others are fabulous. You do let me know. And this one looks more of a Ghost Rider kind of a concept, but really cool to see that. And nice to see, I mean, this is how you go ahead and probably give them that recognition. And JEDSTAR doing this would actually give them one, yeah, better exposure. Yes, it is a marketing technique to a certain extent, but more than a marketing technique, it's all about giving recognition to those special individuals who are part of the project. And one more special individual who is part of the project is, where did he go, Mr. Scott? I think we had his uh, thing released. Yep, here he is. So he's one more person who has been literally shilling to a very large extent. And trust me, I'm really a little baffled with this person's energy out there. So he's very, very energetic in the Telegram group. If you're part of the Telegram group, you would know. He puts out almost like a dozen Twitter posts in, say, a couple of minutes. I mean, damn, he's fast in Twitter. So on that note, guys, he definitely shills a lot for the project, and he does deserve this post as well. This recognition actually would give him a lot of motivation, is what I presume. And yes, this is really good to see that, okay, some of the efforts that whatever he has put in terms of promoting JEDSTAR have been recognized. So that recognition plays a very vital role, one. And it, on a longer run, you would definitely be wanting to be part of such a family which recognizes all your efforts and gives you those gifts in terms of promoting what you have done, right? So spreading the word of what you have done actually allows other people to know more about you, correct? So some people who would be new might think that we see this guy who is just spamming out a lot of messages and twitters, but yeah, you get to read this as to why he or she would be doing it. Then you would get to know the person probably a little more in close, and you would get to know who why he or she would be so interested in getting into the project, in this case JEDSTAR. So really nice to see. I really love this person, to be frank. I love his energy as well. I wish I had that in me, but yeah, I'll try to keep it up with him with my YouTube videos, guys. So this is something also that you can go ahead and check out. And I guess we had one more recognition made. All right. So yeah, I'm sorry. This was not. This was more of a Medium article that one of the the chief heart officer has come out with, Ben Jones Crypto. So he has had his Medium article written out, and this is not related to only JEDSTAR portion. He has written out of based on NFTs as a means of allowing true ownership of in-game items. So I'll try to cover this Medium post in one of my videos, provided it's somewhat related to the arch. I mean, sorry. the Jetstar token, but I believe it's more on a general note. But I'll have to read through it. To be frank, I need to run through this. But yes, it is really educational, guys. You would actually get to know what is the use of NFTs, what is the use of GameFi platforms, what is the use of a sorry, NFT in a GameFi. I mean, I'm coming out with certain educational videos from my side as well. Pretty soon I'm doing one on NFT, I'm doing one on GameFi. I will also try to do one on NFT plus GameFi, what they would combine and give. So this is sort of correlating to that as well, and really nice to see. It gives me more information and content to log into the video as well. So I'll go through this article, but yeah, I'll also leave the link to this article in my description below. Please do check that out. It's really nice. It's educational. It's not related to Jetstar in specific, right? But it's related to something which is of NFTs in the gaming space out there, in the crypto gaming space out there, how they work, and probably why is it that NFTs are gaining a lot of traction right now. So having said that, I think I'll end my video over here for today. Good things are happening with Jetstar, and as I anticipated, yes, this is proving to be a very good project, and I trust in this project wholly now, mainly because of the roadmap that they have and things they have been probably doing in the recent days, which have bolstered my trust in them entirely, guys. I mean, I'm honestly speaking, because you can see a lot of projects who might release roadmaps, but probably not live up to them, right? So I'm not speaking of any specific token here, but you just have some vague roadmap over there. You see, you have a roadmap of, yeah, we'll come out with a swap, we'll come out with a marketplace, we'll come out with a new token, we'll come out with this and that. But if you look at Jetstar's roadmap, it is much more clear, and they're achieving each of their targets. If you look at it, yes, they are achieving each and every of their targets. So nice to see that happening. Good things to expect in the future, and I'm really excited about the card game that is going to come out, and also excited for the NFT airdrops that is going to happen. Well, when does the NFT airdrop happen? All right, let me just get that ether scan up there. I'm sorry, the BSC scan. Okay, I have it in my favorites. So currently we have 831 holders right now for JED. So I mean, it should be a little lesser, I believe, because of the burn wallets and the marketing wallet and the liquidity pool and stuff. So consider it around 830ish. So once this reaches a thousand on the mark, again a thousand with a minimum of thousand JED. Okay, so the total holders might be more than thousand, but once we reach a point where there are thousand holders with a minimum of thousand JED in their kitty, then that's when the airdrop happens for free NFTs. Who wouldn't like their like free NFTs, especially Jetstar's free NFTs? I've been quoting this artwork, and you see those amazing artworks from those artists who are part of the Jetstar community out there. Who knows, we might even see certain artworks from Aaron Miller as well, which we might get as NFTs. I'm not so sure. So that's something that we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, nonetheless, the sooner we reach this thousand holders with a minimum thousand JED, the better. And for those top 100 JED holders in this thousand, who are having a minimum thousand JED, you have another special gift, which is another NFT, which again is based on the rarity and certain slabs as well. So do watch out my other videos where I've clearly explained about the slabs, and that video I'll also pin it in the I button over here. Why is it that you will have to be the first thousand holders having a thousand JED? So do check out that video to get more information on that. So that's it for this video here now, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hit the like button if you like this video, and do share this with a lot of others who are willing to get into Jetstar and probably want to know more about it. And do subscribe to my channel and support. And I've also released a thank you note for all the people who have been supporting me until now. I'm planning to come out with live sessions, but probably because of the time zone I'm in from India over here, as well as certain other the day job stuff that's going on with me. So I'm a little held up with that, but I'll definitely try to see if I can come live in the coming days. Having said that, thank you so much again for watching this video and showing all your support and love. I really would appreciate each and every one of you for your support, and it really means a lot to me, guys. So thank you so much. Keep up the support, and do comment below on what your views are on Jetstar, and what other things that you would like to be included, and what do you feel especially about these people who have been given that exposure on the Jetstar Twitter page. So that's it, guys. Have fun.